Hi guys. Been a while. I'm gonna try and come back. This is my first video back. Feels very weird, feels very alien to be talking to the camera. I kind of lost that flow, so please bear with me. Firstly, you're probably wondering, why did I stop? Where did she go? She just poof, vanished, just disappeared. And basically, I just got really overwhelmed. I can't remember specifically what was going on, but I remember I was preparing. I was either going on holiday or I was going to be working away for a weekend, and I was trying to get everything done all at the last minute, and I just went, I can't do this. And it was like everything ground to a halt, and I just went no, and I just didn't even try to bring it back. So it's been a while of me just trying to find my groove and figure out what I'm doing. I've been wanting to come back for quite a long time. I really enjoyed doing these videos and talking to you guys and seeing how it resonated with you and how I could help in anything and all the weird things I do in my life. So this is my attempt at coming back. So what have I been doing? As you might have known, I am a professional photographer. I am an equine photographer, so I photograph horses, also photograph dogs. And so I've been doing a lot with that. I used to do specifically events work. Now I've transitioned more into private portrait work. I still do the odd few days freelancing. Look out for that, because I might do some little vlogs of those days out in future, because it's an interesting thing. I'm sure a lot of people don't really know how all this stuff works. But also in 2021, I expanded to a second business to photograph female strength athletes, because as you know, I'm a powerlifter, I'm a strength athlete. I love heavy lifting. I love what it's given me. And something I've always been obsessed with is kind of like the way light works with muscles and things like that. And initially it started off as a business to be about like bodybuilders and things like that. But then I thought, no, this isn't me. And so I've lent more into the empowerment vibe, celebrating you as you are. We don't do diets. Fuck diets. I'm very much against that kind of life now. Well, not against that life, but I just know how damaging it can be. So yeah, that's Pursuit Images, which I set up in 2021. So that's growing as well. I've been really, really busy building these businesses, forming them around my life, trying to just do something important in this world. I'm also still powerlifting, as I've kind of hinted at. I'm still powerlifting. I am entering my 3rd year of competitive powerlifting. So in my first year, incredible year, I did my first competition, won it, got best lifter, went to Brits, got 2nd place. I couldn't stop crying because, oh my god, I couldn't believe it. All those years of training and pushing and having to kind of battle against people saying, oh, you can just miss the session, whereas I was like, no, this is important. And having that recognised was amazing. And that 2nd place at Brits gave me a qualifier to Worlds. I know, insane. However, I learnt a very, very big lesson at Worlds. Squat attempts went great. And then I bombed every single bench attempt. I missed every attempt, which wasn't an easy thing to deal with at the time, but I had a good support crew around me, and then I came out and did deadlifts and flow. So last year I did a qualifier and ended up at Brits, just in 4th place. I was very close to 3rd, but it was just really strong competition. And this year I've already done my qualifier, so I'm on my way to the British Championships again in the middle of the year. For anyone wondering, I'm competing with the ABPU. They're just a really great federation. I really like them. They've got a tested and untested side. I think that's really cool, that it kind of encourages honesty in the sport. They're a really nice bunch of people. Yeah, yada yada, you get the picture. She's still a strength athlete, still loving life. Another big question, which I'm sure is on everyone's lips, is am I still barefooting? Because that is by far my most popular video. No, I kind of stopped because I wasn't able to walk as much. Like, it was an issue with walking distance, and also I work with horses, I have to wear shoes. Barefoot shoes are horribly overpriced and don't last. A lot of the time I've noticed this, it's a real issue in the industry. I would hope things are improving. I had a pair of Vivo Barefoots that just, I don't think I even had them a year, and they were just, I wore holes in them so quick. And I was like, I can't justify £80 on a pair of shoes that aren't going to last me a whole year. So I kind of stopped very gradually, and this last winter I noticed that my Raynaud's in my feet got worse again. One thing barefooting did for me was it hugely improved my Raynaud's symptoms in my feet. For you, those of you who don't know, Raynaud's syndrome is something where the circulation cuts off in your fingers and toes randomly. You get tingling, they go really white, you can't feel them, and then when they reheat, it's horrible. I get it worse in my feet, and I noticed the barefooting made a huge, huge difference. So when I stopped, I didn't notice the issue come back that quickly, but it's been gradual. I noticed this last winter. I've had things like chilblains coming back. I've had the Raynaud's has been worse. It's not been as great. Like last year I tried to kind of just go straight back into barefooting, and it was very difficult because the thing is I have a dog now, which means I walk a lot. Well, enough. He's a little Jack Russell Chihuahua. Bob. Meow. So I have a little dog now. This is Bob. So I do a lot more walking than I used to. I do a lot more walking than I used to, and trying to do that without not having been barefoot for a while, it was really quite challenging. So I just I tried, but it didn't really come back. However, I bought myself a pair of Vibram 5 fingers, so I'm going to try and transition back into barefoot life, because I love how my feet feel, how it improves my Raynaud's. I think it makes a difference to my lifting, and I love that connection with the earth that you get through your feet. Simply put, yeah, I'll be the barefoot weirdo. I just need to readjust back into it. So I will be doing more of that again, but currently we're in the transition period. Now this video is a reintroduction, as I kind of just disappeared, like I said, and now you know why and what was going on, and now I'm trying to come back. You're probably wondering what you're going to expect from me over the coming weeks, months, year, whatever. My aim for this channel is I'm going to produce a video once a month. I've got plenty going on in my life that once a month is a doable amount for me. I want to do little vlogs. You know, when I'm working, say I'm freelancing or something, come along with me. See that world that I'm part of. I want to share the parts of my life that most people don't get to see. Worlds that people don't get to see. I also will be just talking about all sorts of different topics like I have before, like I talked about not wearing a bra, barefooting, powerlifting, fitness, lifestyle, mental health, anything like that. Things that I've struggled with and that I've found solutions to, things that I have shifted in my life with actionable steps to how you can incorporate that sort of stuff too. I've got a few ideas for what I want to do over the next few months, and it'll be nice to be back, and it'll be nice to kind of share my little videos with you guys, just having fun, seeing how they resonate with you guys, seeing if there's things you guys want me to cover. I mean, leave anything in the comments if you'd like me to cover anything in particular, if you want me to maybe go into something I might have brushed over a bit in this video, or something for a future topic that you'd like me to discuss. I can even talk about barefooting if you'd like, because I know people like that. It's good to be back. This will be the first video of many, I hope. I'm going to try my damnedest to stay on top of this. We are starting to get towards my busy season as a photographer. The summer is always carnage. But I'm going to try and just keep that up for you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.